afternoon. We made it through another week. Welcome again to my living room from a different point of view, right? Gotta change it up. So as we sit, let's feel grounded into our hips. Let me catch my breath. All technology makes me very anxious, right? Has anybody else just been feeling anxious anyway? I know that last week was a little rough, a little rocky, lots of layers of different emotions and different things. So it always feels good to be on the mat. So let's close our eyes and take a breath. Let me regroup for a second. Thank you for being patient, you guys. I know we all have big places to be, right? Breathe in through the nose. And exhale out the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Let's bring our chin towards our chest and draw the back of our neck nice and long. Let our shoulders start to draw down. And inhale, we'll sit up nice and tall. Take your right ear, right shoulder. See if you can feel this left shoulder just drop. Oh, this is so nice. I can see all the little things coming up now. It's such a bigger screen. Come back into center. Take it over to the other side. Definitely makes it feel like I'm a little closer to you guys. Bring it back into the center. And then go on and let your head come back just a little bit. Don't drop back too far into the neck. Just take your gaze up. Go on and draw the chin towards the chest. And then just kind of make some little stops around in circles here. Take 2 or 3 in one direction. And then take it up the other way. I know when I'm starting to feel stressed or anxious, I start to hold things in my neck and my shoulders, right? To my hips and to my low back. And then bring it back into the center. Let's take our arms up and just stretch up tall. Draw the belly in, sit up tall, feel grounded into the hips here, and just reach the fingers long. Let's go on and take the left hand down, take the right hand over. And then switch sides. Oh, bring it back. Are we taking good care of ourselves? Are we trying just to be patient with ourselves and with our family members, right? Especially if we have kids in school that we're trying to keep right. Our partners, roll the shoulders forward, roll the shoulders back, open up through the chest, roll the shoulders forward, roll it back. Let's go on and come into hands and knees here. Let the hands place right underneath the elbows and the knees right underneath the hips here. Push away into the hands and draw the chin towards the chest and really round up through the spine. Curl the toes under, stretch out the bottoms of the feet, let the head hang heavy. Drop the belly, roll back, hips shoot back, chin lifts. One more time, round through, catch. Take your cow. Find some free movement, just kind of move it up. Let it feel good in all those places where you need to feel it. All right, draw back, let the hips draw back, let the arms get long. Wave the spine back, let the chest meet the mat. Hands are right underneath the shoulders, uncurl the toes, connect them to the earth here, to the mat, roll up, find a little cobra, draw the chin towards the chest. Make sure those heels are kind of pointed up towards the ceiling. I just felt my heels both lobbing off to the sides. Draw everything in so your legs are nice and straight. Let everything come down. Push in, draw back. We'll start to warm up here a little bit. Round through. Belly meets the mat again. Tops of the feet connect. Maybe you come up a little higher. Let it down. Push back. Woo, round up. Curl the toes. Let's meet in down dog. Walk those feet. Popping and cracking are happening. Happening for me. Happening for you guys. Let me see some little hearts. Can I see little hearts? I guess you can't because you guys are practicing. You shouldn't be hearting me, right? Let the heels draw back. Let the head hang long. Draw the feet towards the hands. Come to the top of the mat. Fold forward. Let yourself hang here. See if you can maybe even bring your hands back behind the ankles and just draw long. Root down, rise up, reach tall. Right, stretch up through the fingertips. Swan dive down. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Root down, rise up one more time. Let's crescent. Let's go on and take right hand, left wrist, and just draw over. Long side body. Come back into center. Change hands, change sides. Draw in. Bring your hands towards the center. Fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. We're going to come into a plank here. Find your plank. Find your space. Let the heels draw back. Let the hips come down. Arms push away. So your arms are long. You do have a nice soft bend in that elbow. You never want to hyperextend. And then draw the elbow straight back, bringing your chest down. Hold it for a half a breath here and then push back up. And then draw it back down. Push back up. You have an option. You can always draw the knees down and uncurl the toes too. Play with that. Chris has the dogs into the room, and I can hear them absolutely going mad. They want to be out here and be on film with you guys. Let the hips draw back. Walk the feet. Take your right leg, lift it tall. Three-legged dog. Stretch tall. Drop the heel. Press the other heel up towards the sky. Oh, change legs. Bring the left leg high. Drop into that right heel. Push the left heel up and away. Hips are square. Bring it down. Bend into the knees. Straighten up. Bend into the knees. You feel your belly touch the top of your thighs. Bend in. Squat down. One more time. Then we're going to wave our spine back and we're going to come back into that plank and we're going to flow through. Bring it down. Uncurl the toes. Find your space here. Let the toes connect. I want you to roll back. Lift up through the chest. Draw the chin in. Maybe even open up the hands a little bit. Spread the fingertips and just draw back. Feeling the hips connect, the toes connect. Lift up long. Exhale down. Inhale up one more time. Let it go. You can let them out if you want to. Draw back. Roll up. Hips lift. Walk it out. All right. Are we ready? Let's keep going. Right leg. Lift it tall. This time let's bend, twist, and open, you guys. So start to stack up and through the hips. See if you can lift up as you draw the heel towards the booty. Stretch long. Straighten that leg. Draw the knee towards the chest. Really round back. Bring it back up. This time we're going to draw it back in and we're going to plant the foot in between the hands. Drop the back knee. Let the toes uncurl. Begin to lift up. Anjaneyasana here. Find your space. Let yourself settle in. Bring it down. Hands are going to frame the foot. Come back, Hanuman. Bring it down. Place the hands, uncurl the toes, lift, and come back into the three-legged dog. Place the right foot down. We're going to do that on the left side. Left leg raises tall. Press that right heel down. Press up. Oh, find that separation on both sides. Inhale, draw the knee towards the chest. Cat back. Let it go. This time we're going to draw it in and we're going to plant and drop that foot. Drop the knee. Find your Anjaneyasana. Find your low lunge. Go on, plant the hands. Leg draws back, toes draw back. Plant the foot. Plant the hands. Three-legged dog. Bring it back. Nice and tall. Come into your down dog. Flow through. Find yourself really stacking in through your plank though, okay? Really push the mat away. Start to bend into those elbows as the chest comes down. Uncurl the toes. Connect the top of the feet. Draw back. Exhale down. Push back. Way back. Meet me back in down dog. Right leg lifts. Bend and twist it open. They're giving Chris a run for their money in there. Bending, twisting, opening. Really stack up through the hips. Leg becomes long. Draw that knee into the chest. See how close you can draw the top of the thigh in. Your toes should be way off the mat, like just waving, dangling there. Bring it back up. One more time, draw it in. We're going to go for 2 this time. Bring it back up. This time we're drawing it in, planting the foot, dropping the knee. Anjaneyasana, bring it up. Oh, settle back. Bring it back. Oh, let it be long. Come on. Hands plant, frame the foot. Three-legged dog. Set the foot down. Left side. Lift, lift, lift. Bend and stack. Make sure you're not dumping too much weight over here on your right side, but you're snacking and it feels good. You're drawing that very energetic heel towards your bum. You should feel everything in the lower part of your body and upper part of your body opening. Stretch it out. Draw it in. Hug it. Up. Bring it back in. That's for 2. Bring it up. Go on. We're drawing in. We're making space. We're landing. Drop that back foot. Yeah, bring it up. Settle in. Let it feel nice and long. Let the leg get long. Ardha Hanuman. Toes draw back. Leg is long. Plant the foot. Plant the hands. Bring it through. Three-legged dog. Meet me back in down dog. Walk it out. Walk, walk, walk. Push both heels back. Push the hands in. Push the heels back. Lifting through the hips. I want you to bend the knees and I want you to get to the top of the mat however you want. I'm going to take a little hop. Then I'm going to fold forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root down, rise up. Take that crescent. I go right first, change hands, take it to the left. Bring it back into center. This time, let's go on a root down and open up through the chest. Make sure that neck is feeling soft. Kind of wiggle, wiggle, wiggle in the head. Push in. Like you're kind of drawing the energy up and then pull down. And lift in. And draw down. One more time, lift in. This time, let's squat down. Take a seat. Right? Find that space. Let the knees draw in. Hold them in. Even take your hands right here on this inner side of the thigh and the knee. And as you sit back, your gaze and your head is going to be long from the back. And you're going to sit down. And you're going to take your hands on the inside of your knees and you're going to try to push them out and push them in at the same time. Right? You're going to find that as you drop down. Lift in, start to straighten the legs, fold forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Go on, come back into that plank. Let's flow. Bring it down. Uncurl the toes. Take your arms wider again. So find that V shape again with the hands, or W shape, I should say, and bring it up. Toes connect. Chest lifts. Belly pulls in and up as you lift. Bring it down. Take a second. Bring it back up. Roll the shoulder blades down. Lift it. Pull it. Drop. Bring it down. Take the hands, push it back. Come back into puppy dog for a moment. Take a minute, wiggle your hips, shimmy, shimmy, side to side. I'm bringing it in all fours here. And just find a little bit of movement. Let's not get too serious, right? Power, right? I was thinking about that. I'm like, this is power flow. Man, right now I don't know if I feel like I have any power at all. I feel pretty powerless, honestly. I don't know if anybody else can relate to that. I'm sure I'm not alone in that statement. So sometimes I struggle with that, right? Bring the chest halfway. So we're going to kind of hover here. Knees can be down, knees can be up, depending on how powerful you're feeling here. All right? And just really push the ground away. Really zip the belly up. Really feel the heels draw back as the head draws out. Hold. Inhale. Exhale. Feel the body shape. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale. Exhale, bend those elbows. Chest comes down. Uncurl the toes. Let the arms wide. Open up. Exhale down. Draw it back. Stop in puppy dog for a second. All right, we're building on. Roll up, meet me down dog. Start, right leg lifts. Bring it tall. Stack it up. See if you can even start to look underneath your left armpit. I'm like looking at myself in the computer. That really looks funny. Go on. Draw in. Let the leg go long. Knee towards chest. Round in. Shoot back. Knee draws in. Shoot back. We're building. We're going 3. Draw in. Shoot back. This time when we draw in, we're planting. We're dropping. Coming back into that Anjaneyasana here. Now, as we start to build into this space, we're going to start to open up and we're going to start to play with some lizards, okay? So we're going to start to bring our hand on the inside. So find that connection between the outside of the arm and the inside of the leg here. Feel that connection. Start to feel your arm want to get snugly up underneath that 90 degree. You'll be able to see better on the other side. All right? When we're here, let's go on and just kind of bend into our elbows a little bit as the chest draws down. Working through the arms. Uncurl the toes if that feels okay. And then draw back up. So as the legs are opening, we're working through our arms. Pull the core in. Arms bend. Draw up. One more. Draw down. Draw up. Curl those toes. Lift the knee. Swing it back. 3-legged dog. You might even need a little hop there. Sometimes I have to hop to find the room. Let the leg ground. Bring it into plank. Let's flow. Bring it down. You can always stop in child's pose too. Go on. Bring it back. Arms are wide. Lift it. Lower down. Push back. Other side. Roll it up. Down dog. Left leg lifts. Right heel drops. Left heel reaches towards the sky. Left knee draws in. Draw back. Wave it and draw in. Bring it back. One more. We're on 3 now. Draw in. Bring it back. This time we are drawing in. We are planting the foot. We are dropping the back knee. We're getting ourselves situated here. Okay, so now you can see a little bit better, minus these very baggy pants. But when you have a nice 90-degree here, you take this outside of your arm. You're going to engage the inside of the leg, the thigh here. So the hands both plant, right? And then I want us to feel, when we start to bend into those elbows as the chest draws down, start to feel, you can even see my elbow wanting to poke out in that little space there. That's what I want to start happening. We're getting used to that. Uncurl the toe if it feels okay. I've been playing with that and I like it a little bit better. Bend the elbows back. Push up. Bend. Push up. Bend the elbows. Push up. It's not a huge movement, but it's a strong movement. Go on. Curl the toes. Lift the back leg. Maybe take a little hop. Find your 3-legged dog. And then bring it back down. Walk it, walk it, walk it. Shuffle. Shuffle the feet, shuffle the hips, shuffle the arms a little bit. Don't feel stuck. God, we all feel stuck. Don't we feel stuck? I feel stuck. I don't like to feel stuck. Grounded is okay. Stuck is a whole different feeling. Draw down. Plank pose. Okay. We are here. We are in the strong plank. We are long. So now we're going to play again with this shape. So instead of drawing the knee towards the chest this time, let's go for the outside elbow. Maybe even touch down. Bring it back. Left side. Little Spider-Mans here. Do it again. Right side. Left side. Bring it back. Push back. Wave down. Flow through. Come back in child's pose. Whatever you want. Bring it down. Uncurl the toes. Wide arms. Draw back. Take a second. Regroup. Bring it down. Bring it back up. Bring it down. Hands come in. Push yourself back. Let's take a second here in child's pose. Puppy dog. Get long. All right. Let's keep moving. Curl the toes. Lift the hips. Gotta keep moving, right, guys? Gotta keep going. Can't stop. Well, you can stop on the mat, but you can't stop in life, so you know what I mean. Draw the heels back. Right leg lifts. Bend, twist, open. Leg straight. Knee draws to chest, cat back. Push it up. Draw in, cat back. Push it up. You should feel the body wave here a little bit, right? The spine should be waving. Draw the knee in. Bring it up. Last time we are planting the foot. This time we are going to stay up on the toes. We are bringing the hands on the inside here. We are going to drop in to those elbows. So heels kind of shooting back. This leg is nice and long. You still might be finding connection with the inside of the leg, inside of the arm, or outside of the arm. Bend up. Bend elbows. Straight back. Push up. Bend those elbows straight back for 3. Push up. This time, hop this back leg in one click. Pyramid pose, forward over the front leg. Heel drops, maybe toe lifts, and then play with this a little bit. We did this Tuesday, but it was a little different. So I want us to feel the movement here in this pyramid pose. So you're kind of lunging back, you're lunging forward, you're pushing back, you're sliding forward. Move in that pyramid. Don't stick. One more. Now allow yourself to drape over that front leg. Back foot should be down. My heel was just lifted. I needed to move my foot in a little bit more. Draw in. Lift up. Maybe come to the tips of your fingers. Draw down. Lift up. Hands plant. Bring it back. You're going to be in the shallow dog now. That's okay. Walk it out. Walk it longer. Bring it back. All right, left side. Let's go. Left leg tall. Bend, twist open. Stack. Square up. Draw in. Bring it back. You know where we're going. Draw it in. That back, right? Push it back. Draw it in. Here's 3. Bring it back. This time we are planting in between, coming into that crescent. We're going to wind up bringing our hands to the inside of the leg. So get yourself together. All right? I'm always having wardrobe malfunction. Go on and let the leg long. Heels drawing back on this square, on this long leg. Bring those elbows down. Bring them back straight. Bend. Straight. Bend. Straight. All right. Hop this back leg in. Find your pyramid. And find your wave in your pyramid. Let both hips rock and roll. Finding a little rhythm. Keeping that low back nice and loose. One more time. All right. Hands plant. Left leg swings back through. 3-legged dog. Bring it back into that shallow dog again. Let yourself kind of come back into your feet. Find a little squat here. Find your space. Let the hips kind of bobble. Let yourself kind of move. Sway back and forth. I feel like I'm funny on the mat. I'm all discombobulated today, you guys. I'm sorry. Let yourself just kind of find this space. Go on. Lift into the hands. Lift the heels down. All right. Find a bend in the knee. Fold forward. Take a second. Let yourself just hang. Let yourself just drape. Find lots of room in the spine. Find lots of room in the spine. Lisa did yin on, what was it, Thursday? And she did this drape over. Oh my, it felt so good after just a few breaths of just staying here and letting my head be really heavy. I felt like my spine just decompressed. Find it. Root down, bring the feet together. Roll it up slow. Roll, roll, roll. Roll it up slow. Yeah, find the space. Shake the legs. My dog is crying like crazy. Shake, shake, shake. Shake everything out. Let everything just kind of wave the feet, wave the hands. Shake out all that ugly old energy, everything that's stuck. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake your hands, shake your legs. Flick it off. Flick, 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 flick. All right. Come back to still. Your feet are grounding. Hip width apart. Pull the belly in. Shoulders roll back. Everything is long. Everything is tall. Your ribs are not poking out. You are drawing back in. You're standing tall. Okay? Head and neck. Just let it feel good. Find the breath. All right. Lift in. We're going through it one more time. We're going to run over a little bit because I started so late. Pull down. Come into your plank. We'll start there. Plank pose. Heels draw back. Belly pulls in. Hands are planted. Right knee outside of elbow. Bring it back. Left knee outside of elbow. Bring it back. Left knee Bring it back. Right knee. Bring it back. Now, this time, if you want to get a little tricky, bend the elbow, let the knee, here I'm going to show you on this side so you can see better. Knee and elbow are going to start to stack. Feel yourself. Maybe you find a little toe time here. Maybe you lift. Maybe the leg starts to extend. Bring it back. Change sides. Really, really push in, dig in. Push it back. Ooh. Come on. Chest comes down. Uncurl the toes. Arms open, toes connect. Lift. Lower. Lift up. Feel the air in. Exhale it all out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Hands come in. Push back. Arms are long. Roll up through the spine. Settle back down. Roll up into the spine. Settle back down. One more roll up. Roll up. Your chin's drawing towards the chest. The hips are settling down, kind of scooping under. Not too much, just enough so you feel long here in this back space, right? Bring it back. Roll it up, curl the toes, lift up those hips. Down dog. One more, right leg lifts. Bend, twist open if it feels good. This time, as you look underneath that armpit, see if you can get that foot to come around a little bit more. Ooh, let it stack up. You should be feeling nice and open in the hips. Leg comes long. Bring it up. Outside of the hands here. Drop the knee. So, we're in this lizard, right? We're in this lizard shape. I'm going to go on my other side first. It's going to be easier for you to see this. So I'm in this lizard space, right? I am now bending into those elbows like we were. So we're dropping the chest, and we are going to try to start to snuggle our arm up underneath there. You might find yourself drawing back, so you find a little bit more room. Play with that. Just play with that space. All right? Find the waving of the hips. Remember how we were doing that in our pyramid? Well, now we're doing it in this shape. It's the same concept. And then once you find your space, stay. If you want to lift into this back knee, curl the toes under and let the back leg lift. Stay. Right? Park here if this is where you need. If you want more, you are in this shape. Let the leg come long. Push out through the foot. Woo! Bring it back down. Come back. Hanuman, right? Variation Hanuman, right? Let it draw back. Maybe even bring the arm in now. Find your space. All right. Let's bring the hands in, square them up, curl the toes, lift the knees, three-legged dog. This side. All right, we're going to do this on the opposite side now. So I'm going back to my right. You guys should probably be on your left. Tall. Bend, twist open. Your biggest one yet. Stack in. Take the time. Don't rush. Leg comes long. Draw the knee in. Plant the foot. Open up. Come into this lizard. Drop the knee if you need to get started. Start to snuggle, snuggle, snuggle the shoulder and the hand underneath the leg. Open up the space. Find that you are getting so long through the backside of the leg. Once you feel that you're okay, lift into the knee. So the standing leg or the straight leg is going to be really long. Snuggle in a little more if it feels okay. Wiggle, 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 right? Stay here. If you want more, take it out. Push out. Feel it long. Feel the space. Feel it connect. Oh, feel it burn. You got it. Take it down. Take it in. Find that Hanuman. However you need. If it's not comfortable, leave your arm under there. Bring it in. Find it. Wave into the hips. All right, guys. Hands plant. Toes curl. Lift that knee. Take it back. Three-legged dog. Straight up. Bring it back. Squatty, squatty, squatty dog. Move the hips. Move the knees. Draw the hips back. Arms are moving. Let's go down to tabletop. Bring it back. Settle in. Let yourself move. Let yourself find some room. Don't push too hard. Don't make it too much on yourself. I'm fighting that. I'm fighting that the last few days. Are you guys fighting that? Like trying to push when I might just need to back off. Come back, sit on your heels. Let yourself just kind of center back in. Forehead, push it back if you need to. Sit. Shoulders roll away from the ears. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up. Let's go on, plant our hands. Let's roll in. So we're going to come into this cat. And we're going to come back into cow. And we're going to come back into cat. We're going to come back into cow. Roll in. Square up. All right. As we plant, curl the toes, lift the knees. Don't bring them all the way straight here. I want you to take the right foot and bring it up, I don't know, maybe 2 footprints. So 1 footprint back behind the hands. And I want you to find yourself in this, like, almost like you're getting ready, you're on racer blocks. If you were getting ready to wait for the sound and sprint off. But I really want you to feel your body weight move into the front, so you're bending those elbows again. And then find your weight back. And roll up, bend into the elbows, knees are drawing down, and then roll back. We did it in pyramid, but now we're a little bit closer to the earth. Roll it back. One more time. Roll it back. Go on and bring the right foot back. Walk out your dog. And then step up, left foot. Find that runner's blocks again. Okay? So you're kind of lifting into the ball of the front foot. Your heel is lifted. And I want you to roll in and then roll back. And then roll in and roll back. And roll in and roll back. And it feels really, really good. Once you get a little bit of rhythm, roll back. One more. Roll it back. And then bring that left foot back. All right, you guys. Walk the dog. Draw the feet back. Bring it up again into down dog. This time, right leg lifts. Draw the knee in. We are going to set up for pigeon here. So start to draw the right foot behind the left wrist. Settle in. Find your space. Don't rush pigeon, right? Pigeon is not to be rushed. It is to evolve, not to rush. Really, take your time and look at that back leg. Make sure your heel's not all going like wonky, right? You want it to be long, because if it's wonky, your hip isn't square. So you need to like kind of tuck in. settle back, square up a little bit. Uncurl that toe in the back and let yourself kind of hang here for a second. Keep this foot nice and flexed, okay? And start tall. Maybe you can even walk the toes back so this leg, the long leg, finds more space. Again, hands plant. We're going to do that bending elbow thing. So as we bend our elbows, our chest draws down. So the elbows are coming straight back. So you might feel your shoulder blades kind of rolling back on the spine. Totally the way it's supposed to be. Down. And as you draw the hands into the mat and pull your heel, the heel of your hand back, you should feel the spine get long, coming from the crown of the head. Like you should feel that length kind of happen, like you're pulling yourself there. And then push up. And then bring it down. And push up. And bring it down. One more. And now you might be here. Maybe. Right? Maybe. Just maybe. You might be a little bit further than you were when we started. Who knows? You're certainly not back there, right? Or you wouldn't even have got on the mat. And even if you're watching it, even if you're just watching, at least you're watching. Find the space. Maybe your toes even kind of come into the inside of the arm and you kind of push the toes into the inside of the arm and you feel a little bit more energy in that space and the hip starts to open up in this pigeon. Then you ground yourself, bring yourself up just a little bit. The hips are still nice and grounded. I want you to find the length again in the spine. Shoulders are rolling back. You're lifting through the crown of the head. You're pulling back. You're protecting all of this because you're strong here in the booty. You're strong here in the leg. Maybe your hands come here. Take a second. Draw the belly in. Don't forget about that. Got to keep the low back really safe. Let yourself come down. Hands plant. Curl that long leg toe, right? Lift up. Fine. It's always hot. It's never graceful getting out of pigeon. Bring yourself up and find your out, right? Find the shake out. Maybe it's circles. Maybe it's just a shake. Maybe it's a bend, twist, and open. Whatever. You do you. Walk it. Let's do it on the other side. All right. Left leg lifts up. Prepare. Get yourself ready. Go on. Set it up, pigeon on the left side. So the left foot's meeting the back of the right wrist. Take your time. Find your shape. See how my foot wants to walk out that way? I really need to be conscious of drawing the heel back in because that means my hip isn't square. So I need to find that either I'm trying to push too far forward and I need to come back some and tuck the top of the long leg thigh in, like kind of roll it in. So that way my heel should start to look like it's more parallel to the leg instead of finding its own way, right? Get yourselves together. Maybe this side feels a little different than the other side. Actually, I feel pretty good on this side. Lift again through the thigh. Maybe you can find a little bit more room. Even take a look behind you. Hey, does my heel look straight? Yeah, I think for as much as my heel is going to be straight, there it is. Bend those elbows, right? Make the arms straight, and then we're going to start to bend into the elbows. Bring the chest down. Push up. Bring it down. Push up. Bring it down. Push up. Now when you draw down, you might want to stay here. Find it. Let it happen. Don't force. Don't try to control. Don't try to micromanage. Just let it happen. I shake my head at that because I've been trying to remind myself of that all week. Anybody else been in that boat? It's tough. It is tough. But we are doing what we can to stay healthy physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, right? Draw the arms up, open up a little bit. Draw the head towards the sky. Leg is still connected. Bend in the elbow. Draw the belly in. Really tall. Shoulders are settling back. Chin kind of draws towards the chest, not too far. Just draw the back of the head back a little. Let it come down. Hands come forward. Curl the toes on that long leg. Push yourself back and find your out here. Find your counter pose, your leg on this side. Shake, shake, or whatever you do, right? It might be different for everybody, but whatever you do on the right side, try to repeat that on the left side. All right, guys. Oh, walk it out. Bring the knees down to the mat. I want you to draw the hips back, come into child's pose. Stay here for a moment. When you come into your child's pose, your forehead should meet the mat, technically, right? If not, maybe open up the knees a little bit more so you can ground down a little bit. Once your forehead meets the mat, lift it up just a little, maybe, I don't know, quarter of an inch, and then place it back down. And when you do that, I want you to feel like you're getting longer in the back of the neck. And then take your hands and wrap them around towards your heel. Be careful you don't lose that space in the forehead you just created. Stay planted. I'm going to kind of bring my hands to the inside of my heels as I kind of just settle down. I'm going to find my breath. I'm going to melt. I'm going to sink. I'm going to be proud that I made it through. Inhale. Exhale. Go on and unwind the hands of your back. And your arms are long into your child's pose and roll up. Come back to that space where we're sitting on our heels again. Draw your hips to the right and your feet out to the side and just go on and swing your legs around. Make space in the bum, right? Draw the hips back. Flex into the feet, crack the toes, swiggle the ankles. Shake out the wrists. Again, we're going to shake out all that bad juju, right? All that stuff that's stored in there. Get it out. Shake it out. Flick it away. Get it gone. Flex into the feet. Walk the hips back and fold forward. Maybe you grab for the backs of your feet. Maybe you come long. Maybe you just stay here. This is enough. It doesn't matter. We're going to start to cool it down. Long. Exhale all out. Roll back up. Draw the booty towards the heels. Go on and find your way down. Find your stairs. Yes. We did lots of core today. Ooh, we feeling it? I am. Bring it back to your stairs. Offer it out. Bring it back. Offer out the good energy and take some in. Offer it out and take some in. Find your way down, all the way down to the mat. Knees rock, windshield wiper. Ooh, in the low back feels so good. If you want to take a second, let me check my time here. Let the knees fall over to the right side first. Let both of them just fall. Take a second. I like to kind of click in the hip so I'm a little bit more square so my knees can fall over a little bit more without compromising my shoulders. Keep those nice and square to the ground. And settle. Just settle in. Maybe you lift the back of the head, and again, just replace it back to the earth. It's like the simplest little trick, but it changes the length of the spine so dramatically. It really, really does. One more breath. Draw the knees back towards center. If your hips are clicked to one side, make sure you square up first or you'll be lopsided. Let your shoulders square back too. Then go on and click over to the right as your knees fall over to the left. Kind of snug the shoulders back behind you. Let yourself just relax. You deserve it. You just worked hard. If you gave it your all, that is the best that we can do today. It's the best you can do any day. As long as you know you tried your hardest, nobody can take that from you. One more breath. Bring the knees back into center. Square up the back, right? Square up the hips. Draw each knee towards your chest. I want you to find some circles. Change up the direction. Oh, let the low back just massage on the mat. Should feel really nice. Knees towards elbow or towards armpits. Elbows draw down. Flex into the feet. Let up. Let the legs come up. Maybe even give a little tap, tap, tap. All right, you guys. Bend into the knee. Give yourself a hug. Draw the forehead towards the knees. Find yourself into your comfortable Shavasana. If there's anything else, of course, always, you guys know, go on and take what you need to end up your practice so that way you feel good, you feel even. I never want you to feel uneven or something's not complete when you practice. When your body settles into the mat, take a quick scan. From the bottoms of your feet to your ankles, to the back of your calves, fronts of the calves, knees, thighs, front and back. What does your left booty cheek feel like? What does your right booty cheek feel like? Top of the hips. Low back, lumbar spine. Around front to the belly. Rib cage. What do your lungs feel like? Chest. Back side of the back, body. In between the shoulder blades. Front part of the chest, your heart, your throat. Back side of the neck. Into your face. Are you grinding your teeth? Are you holding? Are you squidging? Are you soft? Back of the head. Maybe even just a little rock in the back of the head. You feel some good energy pouring out of the crown, right? Feel some light lifting out. I invite you to stay here as long as you need. When you're ready, draw both of your knees into your chest. Do not feel like you have to because I have to, okay? Let your knees spill to the right or left side. And I'm going to bring myself to a comfortable seat. Once again, friends, thank you so much for all of the support, and you guys keep coming back. We keep doing this. You keep coming back. We're trying our best, all of us. Don't ever cut yourself short. Don't think that you're not doing it good enough. We're all doing the best that we can with what we're given, right? I see little hearts. Yes. I mean, just keep it open, keep it flowing, keep it moving, and it's all gonna be okay. It is. It's all gonna be good. So many different layers, right? Like you ever hear that saying, like I think it was even on Shrek, right? He's like an onion. He just keeps peeling back the layers. I feel like Shrek, let me tell you. the big green guy, right? May you enjoy the rest of your Saturday and your weekend. The weather actually started to clear up. May you find peace and serenity and joy and family and your walk, whatever you need. You know, as we all trudge our road to our own happy destiny, until we meet again, namaste.